Welcome back to another entry in my video diary of Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling, and this is our island Fawnhollow. Shall we see what's going on today? Of course, today being a Saturday, we're not expecting too much apart from Cake Slido in the town square. Island Square, Resident Services Square? I can't remember what it's called. Something like that. You know, that square where the resident services is. But anyway, let's just listen to Isabel first, see what she has to say. Hello there everyone. Right now in Fawnhollow it's 3:15 PM on Saturday, May 16th, 2020. No news to speak of today, but oh, Phooey, my brother asked me to give him a wake-up call this morning and it totally slipped my mind. I hope he's still not asleep. Are you still asleep, Digby? I've got little Digby amiibo my friend Ali gave to me, just sitting here on my desk. Which, you know, maybe I could actually scan it into this game. I'm not sure what it would do, but we'll see. Let's see what mail we have from Flo. So get this, Mountain. Last time I did a big spring cleaning, I cleared out the closet and found a whole pile of plushes I forgot about. I used to be scary good at crane games. I hate to throw them out. I mean, buried in plushes. Flo. Are they called plushes? I always thought they were called plushies. Of course, a label giving us two, I immediately forgot what they're called. Clothing tokens, I suppose? Tailor tickets, that's it. Okay, two random blue pansies here. Two tailor tickets, which we can use to exchange for two things of 3,000 or less, I believe, something like that. Yeah, so today's a Saturday. I'm recording a bit of a weird time, but whatever. Saturday was only going to be KK Slider here. We're not going to be doing too much with him, I don't think. Let's see if Axel's home. Is he home? I think I always forget to check Axel's home every time I'm here. Same with Hopose. So yeah, I'm recording now. It's 3 PM, which is a bit weird. Normally I record maybe a bit later, or at least in the morning. Today I'm not, because I'm making some cookies right now. Well, not like right now, obviously. I'm playing Animal Crossing New Horizons right now, but like in the process, but not in the oven or anything. This is just like, I suppose the astute among you will realise that cookies only spend like 10 minutes in the oven or something. So there's no way I'm going to record an episode in 30 minutes. A half an hour episode in 10 minutes. Basically, these cookies are special, like. Basically, they're like Nutella stuffed cookies. One process of that is you have to freeze the Nutella cores in a freezer or a refrigerator. Probably freezer. I don't think a refrigerator will work very well. Otherwise, it's quite hard to shape cookie dough around them. So I just put them in the freezer right now, and then I'm waiting for them to harden a bit before I start making these cookies. So I thought, I've got about half an hour. What perfect time to record an Animal Crossing New Horizons video. Apparently, I've trashed some tools off camera. I don't remember doing it. Oh, I do remember doing that with some watering things, reaction ruler. Someone told me another reaction, I don't remember what it was. I suppose we could just look. I'm not sure why I'm saying this and not. Probably don't do it behind the palm tree. And not just looking. What do we get? Oh, we got the flourish one. I feel like Axel told me that. And a thinking one. Or daydreaming? I don't remember who said that, sorry. Maybe Sylvana? Sounds about right. Anyways, let's just carry on. We'll walk over here. Say hello to Audie. Hi there, Sunny. Oh yeah, some time ago I changed Audie's catchphrase to Sunny because she asked for one, and I thought Sunny fit her pretty well. So that's why she has that. In case you were wondering, I don't know if you'd be wondering because I can't even remember. What was her previous catchphrase? Oh, Foxtrot, wasn't it? There we go. Yeah, so I'm making some cookies right now, some Nutella stuffed cookies, which is not my recipe. I don't really come up with my own recipes. I sort of just implement someone else's recipe I found online. Actually, I didn't find this one online. My sister did, and she was like, "Can you make this?" Because I tend to do the most baking in our family, and I'm like, "Sure." I don't really have much of a sweet tooth anyway, so I don't really eat many of the sweet treats I bake, which you know might come as a surprise for some people. I much prefer savoury and salty snacks over sweet snacks, but you know. Everyone's got different tastes, right? I saw Roscoe over there. Was he talking to someone? But, excuse me, Roscoe. Alright then, I guess I'll give it to Vivian first. They must have been having a conversation. I'm sorry, I missed out. That's okay, you know. They're probably having plenty of conversations when I'm not there. They've got very nice. I don't need to be privy to all of their ongoings. We'll say hi to Roscoe anyway. I don't have anything purple to put down, I don't think. No, I don't. Any other new flowers? They're both having a chillax over there, I see. No. Did I water my flowers yesterday? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I must have. I got some blue pansies, didn't I? I suppose we'll see if Eric's walking about. Well, he's not in, so I can tell you that much. Just having a scan. I didn't see any fossils, actually, now I think about it. Maybe this is one of the day. I found that fossils are even harder to find every single day because they're always hiding behind like trees and flowers now, and I have so many flowers everywhere that they're very difficult to spot. You know, I should also check if there's any that's grown back here. Not grown. I suppose fossils don't really grow, but like, you know what I mean. Appeared, I suppose, behind there. Let's see if these special purple hybrids have produced anything. Doesn't seem like it. We've got a white rose from those pink roses, so I think I've got something wrong about these pink roses. I don't think they always produce pink roses. Oh well, we have plenty of pink roses, so it's not really that big an issue. Let's just dig these up. We've got a purple rose, which we'll have to drop by Vivian's house again at some point. So yeah, I used to do a lot more baking. I don't do as much baking nowadays, especially. We used to have a thing back in secondary school where it was called a cake day, basically, like every Friday in our physics or electronics lessons, people would bring in cakes or some equivalent sweet treat or snacky thing to, you know, eat. Because, I mean, teenagers love sweet treats and things like that, so that's probably no surprise to anyone. And I basically started baking mostly, I think, for that thing. I think one of the days I was like, I want to try, you know, going all out and baking something, so I made some Oreo cupcakes. Lily, of course, sitting down, so we can't give her anything. I made some fancy Oreo cupcakes, and they were a great hit. I made some brownies, of course, millionaire shortbread. I think I made some tiffin at some point. I don't really remember what I've made. But baking's a lot of fun, even though I'm not so much one for eating sweet treats. I very much don't have a sweet tooth. But I will say that I certainly do like baking treats, mainly to give away to people at least. I forgot. I'm on a transformation of a wand every single time. I'm going to forget this. So that's the joys of baking. Sharing it, isn't it? Even if you're not one to eat it yourself, you can still share the love, I suppose. And that's what happens when we do a lot of our meetups, I suppose. Like, meeting up with our high school friends, I suppose. Oh. Overall dress, this is certainly a new one. I don't remember seeing this. I forgot what I was saying. Ooh, LaBelle sneakers. Which colour did she... I think she gave us this colour. Or this colour. I can't remember. Let's just buy yellow. Just in case. No, let's buy blue. Ah, these are more expensive than 3,000. That's why they're not working. I was like, why aren't we using the tickets? I guess we'll buy a composer's wig, sure. So yeah, whenever we meet up again, I always tend to bake brownies. For when we come around. I suppose they've become mildly renowned in our circle of friends, because that's what I do every time, and well, they enjoy them, so that's always good. I don't really eat them, but other people enjoying the things that you created is just as enjoyable as enjoying it yourself. Well, maybe not for everyone, but at least for me, so that's why I do it. And baking's great fun, and far simpler than people would have you imagine. Well, certain things, of course. I mean, there's parts of baking which is hard, and I'm definitely not an expert, so I don't think you should take what I'm saying for gospel, but, you know, baking's basically just following a recipe pretty closely. Unless you know what you're doing, then you can experiment a little bit, but I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just going to use the wisdom of the masses before me who have experimented and tried many different things. I'll just follow exactly what they tell me to do, and it works out perfectly fine. Things like brownies, cookies, all super easy. I suppose it gets a bit harder when it comes to icing and things. And, I don't know, decorating, I suppose. Ooh, another purple hyacinth. That's always lucky. I'll plant this here by this one. We'll see if Diana is in. Doesn't appear to be. Not near her home either. So yeah, give baking a try, especially during this sort of big lockdown event, I suppose. It's something which you can invest a lot of time in. I mean, something you can get really good in. And people absolutely love you if you bring sweet treats. Provided they're like not on a diet or anything, I suppose, like that. But you know what I mean. A hybrid red, I think. Wait, let's think how this works. This is almost certainly a hybrid red. Which we'll plant over here. And we'll need another one. We don't need to block that off because if we get a hybrid red from either of them, it doesn't matter. Hybrid blues I don't think are a thing. Hybrid pinks might be possible from hybrid pink plus hybrid red, but I'm not certain, so I won't risk it by assuming it is. Just more flower talk, don't worry about that. Using flowery language, I suppose you could say, ha 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 ha. Ah, bad pun, I'm sorry. So yeah, baking. What else do I like to bake? I don't know. Well, out of all the sweet treats, I think like all those dessert components was the word I was going to use. That's definitely not the word I meant. Out of all these like potential sweet treats that you like to eat, the one I do love, I'm not going to lie, is millionaire shortbread. And if you don't know what millionaire shortbread is, well, hopefully you know what shortbread is. If you don't know what shortbread is, it's like a slightly sweet, biscuity, cakey thing. I don't know how to describe it. I suppose more biscuity than cake-like. Just made from flour, sugar, and butter, mixed together and baked in an oven. Now, what millionaire shortbread is, it's like having caramel on top of that shortbread, and then having a thin layer of chocolate on top of that. So it's, for one, insanely sweet. It is ridiculously sweet. Probably like 90% of that is sugar. So don't eat it if you've got sugar problems. I don't know. If you want sugar problems, it's probably a very easy way to overload on your daily sugar intake. So don't do that. But still, it's still my favourite, and it's... Oh, that's not what I meant to say, but sure. But still, it is absolutely delicious, and having it, you know, like once every so often in a while, it's completely fine. I suppose what once in a while means is different to every single person, because I was going to be like, less than once a month is probably fine, but other people might be like, you know, once every 3 days or something for a sweet treat. I mean, it's probably different for me because I don't like sweet treats all that much. I probably have a much longer period of time where I'm okay without eating them. Same with like fast food. Although don't get me wrong, I do like fast food a lot more than I like sweet treats. Because things like, you know, McDonald's, KFC, all that good stuff, still extremely tasty. We need to sell fruits. I think we have some coconuts over here by Flo's house which we can sell. I wouldn't usually do this, but seeing as it's the times five mission, might as well. The more potential Nook Miles tickets we can get, the better. How many fruits do we sell? Is it 5 or 10? I just closed it for no apparent reason. I still didn't. It's 5, okay. So who do we still need to give things to? Lily, Roscoe, Sylvana, right? I don't think she was in her home. Lily, Roscoe, Sylvana, Diana. Diana was always never around. Who knows where she is? Don't know where our last fossil is. Doesn't really matter. Oh, there it is. Perfect. It won't be another day where we miss all of them again. Well, miss them on video at least. We're getting ever so close to finishing our fossil collection. Slowly but surely filling it up. What if there was a baking section in the museum? You could bake different treats and have them displayed here. Well, I suppose it'd go off, so that's probably not optimal. I mean, also, I guess you could say equivalently, won't the insects and fish eventually die? I suppose that's what they changed in this one, is when you donate one, it's basically like donating multiple. So they can reproduce and forevermore carry on their generations. I don't know how that works with coelacanths and things like that, but still. That would be really interesting, though, if there was like some equivalent to cooking or baking in Animal Crossing. It feels like something which would fit this style very well. Fit the aesthetic. Oh, hey, there you are, Diana. I didn't mean to say I want to chat, but of course I do. There's something about this time of day. I always seem to get a wee bit sleepy. Oh my, what was I saying? I didn't expect you to say a wee bit. That's a wee bit sleepy. It's a vocabulary I didn't expect from you, to be honest, Diana. Another orange. Another fruit. Fruity tooty. Actually, now I think about it, I guess I kind of like fruity sweet treats. I thought I heard like that whistle noise of someone talking to someone. Yeah, fruity sweet treats are quite good. Like, oh, you know, another thing I really like, which I forgot to mention, is I really like red velvet cake. That's probably my favourite cake flavour. What was that? Oh, was that my chair? That might have been my chair. Which is also another sweet thing. I don't know why I like it. I don't even know what it is. Red velvet cake. I think it's like, it's based off chocolate, isn't it? No, I want to talk to Sylvana. Sylvana, don't look at it. No. Go for it, Sylvana. I will sell some items. Let me sell this. Also a weed, why not? I think we definitely have this table, because we put it by the fishing area. We definitely have Miss Flamingo, we bought it, gave it to Hippo's house. I don't think we have this. A hi-fi stereo. Ooh, that's expensive. Okay, I'll come back for that then. Do we have a spice rack? I think we have a spice rack. I'm not sure we have an amp, though. Ah, do we have a spice rack? I'm not sure. I'll buy it just in case. We're just delaying time waiting for Savannah to stop being so interested in the flamingo, I suppose. I could buy it for her, but I don't really think it fits our house. Nothing particularly exciting over here that I can see. Oh, that's actually quite a nice wallpaper. Maybe I'll buy that. I'll buy that. Give me your finest wallpaper. What's this one? Blue paint wall. Okay, I mean... oh, most of these walls are just blue. Oh my god, Savannah, when did you get disinterested? I could liven up my home decor with a revolving spice rack. Come on, Savannah. Speak to me. Why is only Timmy doing it? Let's just amuse ourselves with Timmy and Tommy while we're waiting. They copy you, hold on. Walk over here, we got to see your faces, you two. I like how they do it one after each other as well, okay. How about this angle? Aw, they look so sad. But didn't react to this one. What other one would be interesting to see them do? Sneeze? I love how they react in, like, one after each other. It's so adorable. I mean, it's so adorable. Adorable. Ooh, you got the one cherry that I think I wrapped. I think the rest of them were oranges. Good job, Savannah. You got the mystery cherry for today. Thank you very much, Timmy and Tommy. We'll be taking our leave and... oh, we're done with all our flowers, and it was only 19 minutes. What are we going to do? I guess we could start watering them. What do we have to plant? We'll go and plant these down, I suppose. What can we do? I don't know. There's not really much to do. I guess we could start trying to build a path. How would we build a path here? We'd have it go this way, then upwards like this. I think we'd move these purple tulips to make way like that. Yeah, why don't we start doing that? Let's start making some paths. So I want it to come out, and then to the right, and then up like this. Or do I want it to go up directly here through Roscoe's? No, I think it should go up and then right. So then it looks... because I want a 2-wide path, I don't want a 3-wide path. So I think it should go like this. So I should move all of these ones, it looks like? It looks like it. How am I going to move them, though? Oh, I just hit my microphone and it slid down. Hold on. I suppose I could instead move these ones to this side. And then the path will be here. No, but that'll make it look weird. Okay, let's move all of these ones. And for now, it's going to look a bit weird. But I'm eventually planning to get rid of these farms, I suppose, of hybrid farms. Or at least maybe I'll be moving them slightly and replacing them with hybrids lining the paths that fit where they lead and where they go to. So like the one leading between Audie's and Roscoe's house will go from orange flowers to black flowers. And the ones from, say, Lily's house to Savannah's house will go pink to white. When I think about it, Savannah to Lily's quite quite distant. I'm not sure if I'd have one. Another option is I could also make this path here too wide. But then I'd have to move all these hyacinths, and I'm not sure where I'd move them. I suppose we could put the potential for a too wide path here. Because we can't put it on this side, because unfortunately all these... Oh, we could dig this up and then expand it out like that, but that's probably a bit weird. Let's just stick with this for now. We will start up some construction. Now the problem is we used a path for every single... we should have got a custom design. A 3-leaf clover path? What does this look like? Interesting. I should have imported a custom design. You know what? That's something for next time then. I have to remember to do that myself. To find a good custom path to use to decorate, to make paths between everywhere, because we've already used every other path for everyone's home. This tree also has to go, otherwise it will be in the way. But we can start thinking of where paths will go and are starting to go. So, and then I'll do them next time on video. So we'll have a 2 here, it'll go up like this, and then we want to link Roscoe and Vivian's house. I think we should link it from here. So have a single path, perhaps just going out like this, and then walking up like that. In which case we should move all of these flowers and this tree. Oh, let's plant this. What did I have? A purple rose. I don't have enough room here, so I guess I'll plant it over here. I need a fruit. Is that coconut over here? I mean, I could just take one of these fruits and then eat it, right? We're gonna move it up slightly so it's not completely in the way. Oh, is Roscoe not sitting down anymore? He is not. We've got something for you, Roscoe. I bet you can't guess what it is, because it's a fruit. An orange. Sounds darn good too. Darn tune. A lecture hall bench. Wild. So I think we want to have a go down here, then 2 there, then down like this. So we'd want to remove these 2 maybe. But if we have a path leading from there, don't we need to build a path from the back to the front of Roscoe's house? In which case it would be like... Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Or maybe we can have a garden path? Not garden path, or maybe we don't need a path. Or maybe we don't do a path from that side, we do it from the front. We go like ha ha ha. Up and around here. Up and around like that. That seems a bit pointless. Okay, that one I'll have a think on. Some of these paths I don't think are very straightforward. We still have 24 minutes this way. What paths would be straightforward on? Let's look at a map and see what sort of areas could we easily make paths between. We can make a path between... Oh, we can connect Diana and Flo's house over the bridge pretty easily, I think. So let's see what the situation is over there. I'm sorry, roses, I think. Also, who have we not given a present to? Just Lily, right? Is she still sitting down over there? She is. She's reading nicely, so of course let's not disturb her. Apparently we've got a Nook Mars mission. A few of them. I basically stopped bothering to do these Nook Mars missions. I just know I'm going to slowly amass them over time anyway. 50,000 is quite a lot. So if we had Flo, We have a 2 wide path. We could go up like this, and then left across. Probably directly across on the bridge. Okay. The only problem is it's going to intersect with this rock, which isn't that big a deal anymore. I'm not really doing the money rock stuff anyway. These pansies we can easily move though, because they are in the way, I'm sorry to say. The hyacinths might be a bigger problem, to be honest. So move them across like this. This tree can stay, so can that tree. For now. These cosmoses have to move. And we'll move this apple tree. We can even use its delicious fruits to give us the strength to do so. It's been a while since I think I've actually moved something or by eating an apple. I'm not sure where we'll plant this. I think we'll just move it up slightly. Perhaps plant it here. Oh, let's try and get it in line with that one. So we'll plant it here, right? So this will come across here, isn't it? And then it will come down like this. So we need to move these 2 red pansies just to the side. Not much. And there we go. We've got a perfect area for a path. I think I need to do something about Audie's house, because our single path is going to be a bit weird. I think maybe I will just move the hyacinths the more I think about it. No, I think I'll do it on the right side and then have it zigzag a little bit. So these purple hyacinths, it's easily enough. Only this one needs to move, really. And all it needs is one space next to it for it to actually produce another purple hyacinth. So we'll go like this, and this blue hyacinth will need to move to the side. It's okay, the garden looks a bit uneven, but it'll look a bit better with a paths in, I think. So yeah, that'll just be connected like this, simply enough. Diana's house is very easy to deal with. What else? Whose else's house will be quite easy to connect? Everyone else's houses are quite far away. I suppose we can do hippos to the ramp. So go up like this, and this is a difficult part. I think what we should do is we should move these purple roses. Move all of these up one to get them out of the way of the 2 path. And where's Hippo's house? Here it is. So we need to go up like this and across. Can I go here? I think we need to destroy that. Okay, we'll destroy that when we get to it. So go across like this. If we replant that there, go and then it needs to go down like this, right? So we need to move these 3 red pansies. None of the others, maybe others are fine. It's a very dense flower area over here by Popo's house. I think we'll maybe move some of those. And then it'll go down like that. So it'll be like out. And it does a bonus of separating these purple roses from these purple roses, which is always good. Well, not always good, but it's good in this specific scenario. And I suppose what we could do, the other path would be like this. Through here, maybe? And then it will zigzag up to this, which will connect directly onto Savannah's house. That seems reasonable. So I think we need to get rid of this cosmos. And we might need to move that pear tree. Well, let's see. We'll go dun 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 dun. Go across like this. Yes, we do need to move this pear tree. Because that... Oh no, we could zigzag it down one, can't we? I'm gonna have it go through here, then move this apple tree and cut down that cedar tree instead. I don't know. Or then maybe the path should go across like this, right? Turn up here. And then go right once more. We want to minimize the amount of turns, I think, in it. Although I guess this part could be a diagonal part going across like this, right? That seems okay. Okay, let's do it like that. In which case we need to move all of these flowers instead. And chop down this tree. Forward planning, you see? Forward planning. We need to move that purple rose as well. And this just means we can navigate our island much easier without worrying of without the worry of destroying a load of flowers by running across them. So let's move this apple tree. I didn't mean to drop that item, I meant to eat it. So let's dig this up. Half a path go along here. We're just going to cut down this one instead of digging it up, I think. Okay then. I guess we won't. And maybe we'll just cut it. I think I need to drop off these flowers somewhere. Not yet. Almost, but not yet. So we want to zigzag it maybe from here. 1, 2, da 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 da. But it will go da da. So we do actually need to move this apple tree. Sorry, this pear tree. I don't know where we'll move it. Maybe we'll move it. I guess we could put it over here. Like here, maybe? Let's put it here. And this apple tree we can put here. I think, yeah. So we've got some more fruits over here. Oh, let's talk to Lily. And then we'll round off this episode like that. After we give this present to Lily. And we can figure out the rest of the flower situation afterwards. Maybe I'll do it at night time or something. I'm not entirely sure. But I'll have a look around online and see what nice paths people have made. Maybe I'll make my own. Probably not, because there are people far more talented than I am with Animal Crossing's design systems. So yeah, I think we'll round off this episode here. I'm sorry, it's probably not been super exciting. Sorry, my stomach made a weird noise. But if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I've been Dear Darling. I hope we can see each other again, but for now it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.